Yeah.
We live, Town Crier. This is not a revolution, this is an evolution. This is different. We're going to be talking about things going on in the world, the community, everything. Stuff that bothers us, stuff we like, stuff we hate, stuff we're thinking about for the future, things we remember from the past, and issues coming up that people don't talk about that we're going to have to talk about. Some of y'all going to like us, some of y'all not. You know, there's a saying, what somebody else thinks about me, thinks of me is none of my business. And I'm going to keep it that way, you heard? My peoples is here. KK, Johnny the Storm, pulls no punches. KK, one of the most traveled, language-speaking dudes. I know, you do speak like 19 languages, bro. No, I'm just kidding. About 4-5. It's live, and we live.
So we're going on with the Yankee first, you said, right?
We're not going with Yankee. We're going with sports. It's not just the Yankees in sports. That's what this Yankee hat wearing ass dude right here, man. Listen.
Man, the world is watching the Yankees.
Before we get to the Yankees and the Mets, let's talk about who actually won something first. First off, shout to the New York Liberty.
Right. Hats off to the New York.
Gotta raise your drinks to them.
Yeah.
Listen, the first basketball championship since Willis Reed and all kind of people in 1973. 1973.
Congratulations.
That's a quick 50 stack right there.
Listen, it was exciting because they were doing top runners for all the season around, all year around.
Yeah.
And then after that, let me tell you, I'm going to be real with you. The Caitlin Carr, when she came into the league and everything like that, that's when I decided to watch like a quarter or two, but I wasn't watching a full game.
That's when most of the world decided to watch
that shit was
WNBA.
boring. I don't fuck
It's not that it, you know, listen, we're going to have a real talk about this WNBA status thing.
I mean, no, look, I'm glad they did it. They from New York and all that and everything like that, but it's not the athleticism that you see.
You know what it is? It's not that it's boring.
The NBA.
WNBA is legit. Those girls are legit. I didn't think girls were nice until I saw one player play. It was Diana Taurasi. And I saw, I'm like, she will roast dudes. This dude, she's the one that really made me start believing in girls basketball. The problem with most guys have with girls basketball is you doing stuff we do in the park. WNBA, these dudes is jumping over each other, dunking, doing 360s. That's different. We can't do that. We could do what y'all doing. Maybe not as good. Some of y'all, not me, but some of y'all, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you got to respect what they've done. They weren't making money before. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and them have bought big money in.
Listen, they New York. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't care about the WNBA, man. They New York.
Listen, they parade. Come out to their parade. They parade gonna be right on Broadway, not too far from where things is at.
Canyon of Heroes.
The Canyon of Heroes. We NYC. This is an NYC based pod. Understand what the concept of the Town Crier is, though. A Town Crier is a historical character who really talks about things going on in the community. The guy standing on the corner and putting you on to a lot of stuff. And there's going to be a lot of topics we talk about. We're going to talk about these cell phones, what they do to kids, iPhone versus Android. We're going to talk about relationships, this dating pool. It's real right now, serious issues. We're going to have a guest on the next pod that's going to talk about something I'm not even going to get into, but it's serious. There's going to be a lot of guests, a lot of people here and there, but more importantly, we're here to educate and enjoy. We're going to be talking about fun stuff. What you want to give me some topic, give me some ideas. What you want to talk about?
But the fuck you told us to talk about?
No, I'm talking about in the future. In the future. I'm talking about in the future.
Get into a lot of situations like that. I don't give a shit about what we talk. Listen, like I said, I don't like I don't care. I like to talk and everything like that. I really don't give a shit about the topic. I just want to do it.
So let's get back to the sports. Let's start off with the sports. Okay.
I want to talk shit.
Shout out to the Liberty.
When are we going? We on, right?
I think he's already recording. Yeah, he's recording.
So we'll just start from here.
Yeah, we good. He's recording right now. So shout out to the Liberty. Parade coming up. Sabrina, I don't know if you watched the game. Sabrina Ionescu went 1 for 19. She looked like John Starks in Game 7 of that Houston series, but except they won and the Knicks didn't. But that's another story.
That was controversial.
They won. The controversial foul.
Link said that, yo, you know what? That shit was stolen from us.
Yo.
She ain't giving no.
He said,
crap.
filthy hobbitses. They stole it from
He
us.
said, that shit, the refs don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah.
That shit was stolen.
But listen, this happened the game before.
That's
But anyway, shout out to the Liberty. Next up, baseball. My Mets is gone, bro. The Mets, we were the
Because the Mets is trash.
But-
Don't act like this wasn't expected.
Bro, we were the 6th seed. We were doing the impossible. They told us we wasn't supposed to be here. We
You
beat the
wasn't.
Braves in
And
the
you- and you
one-on-one.
did.
We beat Milwaukee. We beat Philly. We
No,
ran.
listen, let me tell you something. I was afraid, because I was watching the Mets. What the Mets did, man, for this city, for baseball and everything like that was amazing. I shit you not. That OMG shit, that grimace shit, you know. And the Yankee fans was like, they knew they liked that shit and everything like that. And it was,
Y'all didn't want to see us in the World Series, but the problem is you got a bigger problem.
actually, I did want to see you.
So we want redemption from 2000. We wanted redemption. But it's all right. Because honestly, y'all got a bigger problem on your hands. You're not beating the Dodgers,
No,
bro.
we're
The Dodgers are some kind of evil death machine, bro.
I think the Yankees.
They don't swing at bad pitches. They make you pitch to them. And the worst guys on the team are
And
the
we
dudes
got
that
good
kill
ones.
you.
Don't tell me we got Rodon. We got Garrett Cole.
Rodon is
Schmidt
going to
is pretty
get
good
gangster
also,
slapped
and if
when he
he'll-
get on the mat,
if he'll get
on the mic,
something
on the
like that, you
on the
don't
hill.
know. And we got our bats are waking up.
I think the Yankees gonna take.
Yankees got about 5 bats. The Dodgers got about 8.
Bullshit.
Ridiculous bats
Bullshit.
too.
You just telling me that what you would call it, that Jazz Key ain't gonna wake up? You know what I'm saying? That Volpe ain't gonna wake up.
Volpe's awake. He's one of your 5. Volpe and your other man. The
My
one
man
that
Wells would clean up.
Wells is okay. Wells is all right. You know the main 3. You know the main 3.
Sleeping on the lineup.
Volpe's awake and your man Wells
And
is
the
awake
fact
and
that
your
I'm
one
Sleeping on
other
the
guy.
Yankees or something.
Gleyber Torres has been the best.
And
first hitter you
Glaber.
watch
That's
the
it.
line, yo.
But the Dodgers won the 9 as a death squad, bro.
Damn
They're
shit.
they're a death squad.
They not in the death squad. They just played the Mets. That's all that was. My
no,
man.
bro.
Yo, that's all
Bro,
that was,
bro,
yo.
bro.
You acting.
Let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all got 6 games. I don't know if y'all got 6. It's either it might be 4-1,
We're gonna
bro.
win the first 2, and then we're gonna take.
There's no chance of that. In LA, you're gonna win the first 2 in LA.
Cole
Okay.
is gonna take out. Yes. And then our bullpen and shit. You watch your man, Luke Weaver and shit.
Your man, it wasn't supposed to be Luke Weaver. It was your other man. What was your other man to close his name?
And he's still doing
And got
right.
smacked silly.
They home.
With the,
And
yo, they
but-
smacked him with
and
the
he's
Mac.
Still, but he ain't. No.
Y'all played Kansas City and Cleveland. Y'all are not battle tested right now. Cleveland kind of showed up. Kansas City did not show up. We gonna see. But listen,
You talking about 2 teams, one that beat the Astros and the other that beat the Baltimore Orioles, which was actually top tier.
the
Don't
Astros
act
ain't
like-
the same Astros. They wouldn't have lost to Kansas City if that was the case, bro. Oh, they lost to Detroit. Not even Kansas City. They
to the playoffs.
Okay, let's see.
About that.
Let's see. But anyway,
The same that made it
listen.
to the playoffs.
Honestly, as a New Yorker, good luck to them. Honestly, I'm not one to cheer for the Yankees, but the Dodgers are some evil
But then
people.
don't, all right? Nobody wants to see a two-face.
And honestly, the only reason why I think I want the Dodgers
in
to,
the bandwagon.
yeah, I hope, I'm not gonna say I hope the Yankees win because you can't let a Yankee fan win the World Series because every Met fan that walk by, they try to treat like a redheaded stepchild, and I don't like that. So. It is what it is. If you win it, you win. Look at you. You know I'm telling the truth.
No. It's that you gotta understand. You gotta
treat us like we offer Annie.
Right.
Yo, we did our thing, bro.
No, we actually gave you props. You know, it's that little moment, that he's little, but he ain't gonna do shit. And you're like,
have fun, old Tiny. Have fun, old Tiny. With that little short ass little league field they got called Yankee Stadium. I'll put that shit out of that park, little ass field. But anyway,
years in the
good
past,
luck.
we don't even acknowledge you, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's okay. Y'all been around since 1804. It was a civil war going on when the Yankees came out.
Man, you had a beautiful
We only came out in 1962.
Good work, son. Good work.
Well, like I said, good luck, Yanks. My prediction is Dodgers in 5, maybe 6.
He's a fucking hater.
Okay. That's honest
Yankees
true.
in 7.
Next, basketball season. the Knicks.
Oh, they got fucking smoked. That was bad. That was
The Celtics game?
And I was in a league match too watching that.
Hold on. First off,
What?
new season. We got to talk about how we got to this point right now. One of the most encouraging seasons ever we had last year. Injuries caught us in the end. Knicks did well. We back. We made 2 trades this year. This offseason. We traded for 5 draft picks. What was his name again? From Jersey. We got Mikal Bridges from Jersey for 5 first-round picks. 5. Then we traded
Dante
DiVincenzo and Julius Randle and a first-round pick for Cat Towns. Was it a good trade?
Here's the thing. I mean, I would say so, but then after seeing game 1, the way they got murdered by Boston, and I hate the fact that every sports station gassed that up. Everybody, the Knicks are getting this to build up against Boston and everything like that. And then we go to Boston, and they killed us.
What you think? What you think, Kay?
I think it's only one game,
Yeah, it is only one game, but still.
The Knicks kind of overachieved last season, so all eyes on them this season.
Understand.
But I think they're gonna make it happen though.
Understand. This Knicks team didn't even get a chance to gel. It's the first game. This is the championship.
Got a good coach.
They just got their rings. Of course, they're gonna bring the whooping stick out.
I'm being greedy.
Yeah, I
But
know.
still,
Yeah.
It could have been a close game.
But Mitchell Robinson
They had
out
to
for
do
the
it.
season. We don't have a
had to do
center.
it. Like,
It
yeah,
might have
they-
been a blessing in disguise. Like the first game, you get smart. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, you see what I'm saying?
That's a wake up call. You ain't ready.
No,
You
indeed.
ain't ready. You better get up and get ready. Yeah.
Speaking of which, there's also another story going out right now. So if a lot of y'all don't know, Paul George is now a Philadelphia 76er. I'm not happy about that.
Talk about that wild ass story.
And he got a story out right now that, remember, when they're in there and they're doing interviews, a lot of these dudes are in their towels.
You mean we're in the locker room?
Yeah, they're in the locker room in their towels and their clothes. Some of them, they're walking around naked. And you got
Not naked.
interviewers, damn near. No, some are damn near.
Almost.
Yeah, that's why I said damn near.
Yeah.
Some of them, so you got reporters in there trolling, keeping an eye out on private parts and all kind of stuff like that. And Paul George said that he was sort of violated as far as, somebody was messing with him about, his parts, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all think about that? I mean, you think they taking it too far being in a locker room like that, or that he's saying that's a place of their sanctity, their peace, and then they come out and do that? What you think about that? He laughing right now. He laughing right now.
Because it's crazy you even asking.
Listen,
this
Paul.
shit.
I got to keep it real with you. Just,
That's a tough one.
Nobody want to hear.
what movie was that? There was a movie where they
Well, man, they looking at it. What the? How do
the movie with Elizabeth Hurley, where she was the devil. You remember that movie? And she gave you 3 wishes to dude. What was the name of that movie? You know what I'm talking about, right?
They paying you millions, all right? Fuck out of show your dick. That's it.
yeah. Listen,
He may have a point.
he said that I didn't,
You
Paul.
can't pay millions like that. You over here making stories like you feel violated. My man, you making $1 million. If a reporter looked at your shit, don't get credit. Don't credit.
He making like 200 million.
Yo,
he ain't making one. He making about 200.
You a millionaire and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that.
Listen, you know they in a locker room. You know they trolling. Right. You know they looking.
That's what fame.
If you don't take precautions, you're gonna get exposed.
That's what happens. That's what fame do to you, though. That's what fame. No, you know what? It is actually bad. I'm not only fucking around. It is a bad thing and everything like that. But for you to come out and be like, yo, don't. That's what the fame do to you and shit like that. You feel like, But you know what? Get a curtain. Stop getting naked in front of them. What the fuck?
For real. Don't shower in the gym. Shower at the lab.
If
shower in the
there's a bunch of
crib.
people in there and everything like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure the privacy is dead. I'm bullshit. I don't think that. You know what I mean? That there's. Nah, that can't be. Unless he wants to break out early or some shit like that.
Dude, somebody will sell a pic for you for 20 racks real quick.
But that's crazy. Listen, like I said, I mean,
you're a famous dude, bro. Unfortunately, the fleas come with the dog, as they say, my friend.
Yeah,
unfortunately, but
should be able to deal with it.
It is what it is.
Unless he had an experience in that. But another thing is that's a weird fucking question to ask us any goddamn way.
Yeah, well, listen, there was an article about it. We were already talking about sports. Everything is fit for a convo. Yeah. Anything else in sports we got? You talking about a UFC fight?
Oh yeah, the UFC fight. Shout out to Francis Ngannou. Yeah, that was a big fight last weekend. He fought at the PLF championship, so he actually won the fight. So I'm actually very happy for him.
Who'd he beat?
Some dude from Brazil. He was a PLF champion. The dude was a champion, though.
You tried to do the capoeira on him? You tried to hit him with that capoeira?
No. Just want to say shout out to
like
Francis
my name,
Ngannou.
Go
right. He's from Cameroon. So, yeah, I think a lot of Africans were very proud of that. Yeah, no doubt.
By the way, KK's our aficionado on all things African. Shout to the mother.
Yeah. That's big. That's big. Coming from where he came from. I don't know if you heard about his story, how everything started.
Fisher started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah. We're gonna get to that later.
Started from the bottom.
Remember Tyson fighting Jake Paul.
Yeah, shout out Francis Ngannou. Shout out to
you. Yeah, Mike and Jake Paul's coming up.
Rest in peace to your son Kobe.
Nah, R.I.P. bro. Nobody ever. It's never good for a father to outlive his child, man, for real. But Mike and Jake Paul fighting, where they fighting at?
I have no fucking idea. They're fighting on Netflix, I know that much.
Why you want to fight Mike when he's 84 years old, man? Why you want to try to do that with Mike? And he might still knock you out, but see, Mike, the problem with fighting...
See, here's the thing. Everybody is hoping to see Mike Tyson knock his ass. I mean, you got Jake Paul fans fine and dandy, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us are looking at him like, well, you ain't even got to do this, son, you know what I'm saying? You really ain't. But you know what? It's fucking entertainment. And if it wasn't, and the fact that it's on Netflix is great because, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully my subscription pays for that shit.
We gonna watch that fight somewhere. We gonna figure that one out.
We had to watch that.
But if Mike's problem when he was 21 years old, the only thing Mike's problem was stamina, because you couldn't beat him at 21 unless you took him 12 rounds. If his problem was stamina at 21, how's his stamina going to be at 57, bro? Like
that's not right.
That's a greasy fight. Right. And they always put these Paul dudes in a situation to win.
I wish that fight don't happen, though.
Mike would have beat the brakes off of that boy a couple of decades ago, man. You need that?
You know, we all love Mike, too. You know, you look at the health precautions and everything,
right? Passing things under the table, y'all. Don't worry about that. You know how that goes. All right. So that should take care of the sports right there. All right. Let's get to a little bit more serious matters. All right. In about 2.5 weeks, we're going to have a new president in this piece. It's either going to be Kamala or it's going to be that man, Trump. A lot of stuff done going on. We don't need to go too much into the past. Trump, just saying his name, just 1,900 thoughts go into your head. Kamala, we not sure. We believe she's a decent person. I can't say the same for the latter. We don't know. There's more X factors, way more X factors with Kamala than there are with Trump, and that's saying a lot.
No, but I mean, that's not really true. It depends on how
X factors. What are you talking about?
Well, we know what we're getting with Trump. We know that.
Yeah, and I don't fucking want it. No,
but that's fine. That's what I mean by X factors. I mean the unknown. We know what Trump is. So if you decide to vote for Trump, you know what you're getting. Can you say the same with Kamala?
I believe Kamala will actually know. I think she'll improve the economy. I really feel that she has a grip on what she's doing. Honestly, I think Trump is gonna end up fucking us by the 2 years. You got a young man that my man's trying to escape prison time.
Yeah, he is. He loses the election. It's indictment time.
You out your mind. You know what I mean? And you would do is say everything like. Not only that, the shit that he says and the shit that he come on.
Yeah, it's insanity.
Yeah.
You out your mind.
I couldn't imagine pushing the button or punching that hole for Trump's name.
He come up. He left. He had a pocket with something.
The last time, myself as an African, he had made a lot of speech. A lot of people weren't happy about. Myself, not happy about. Still like what he said. few weeks ago, a month ago, about Haitians. This has become a very big narrative. You can imagine what the Haitians are going through. So I know that's very condescending sometimes, very disregardful, you know what I'm saying?
What do you say about the Haitians?
Something about, he said it's been a month ago, a long time, about eating cats or something.
Oh, yeah, the eating cats thing. The
what I was saying the other time, remember what I said the other day?
Remember
what I said the other day?
That shit happened, you know? Huh? I said, for that alone, honestly.
Yeah.
I just want to point out something. I want to say something again about Haitians, right? Because we're never going to hear that from this lens. Haiti was the first black nation to be independent. And you wonder what would have happened if African Americans would have ever had independence without Haiti being free from the Napoleon army. So the same thing for all African countries. It was the first free black state. So
there's always been something with Haiti. They're always trying to take Haiti down. Shout out to Haiti, man, for real. Those in the struggle.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
I have no knowledge of whatsoever.
Yes, no. He said I have no knowledge of Haiti.
Yeah,
and they honestly, and they don't want you to have any knowledge. That's probably one of the scariest things, bro.
No, listen. The only time I don't hear about it. Like
the only thing I know about Haiti is it's on the same island as one of my favorite resting places, which is the Dominican Republic. Shout out to DR. Shout out to Haiti. Keep going.
Yeah, no doubt. Shout out to Haitians. You know, no love lost. But the president, like you said, you know, the president Trump has some good intentions. Speaking about he's able to stop the war, right? So that's love right there. Do you know how many kids, women, men, people dying every day in Ukraine, the war going on? And Trump has said he's able to stop the war immediately. Now that's going to be saving lives. And that's a lot of love. I thought about that. That transcends love. And people talk about Trump being a hater or being a racist. But when we know that blood is being shed and you have a man saying he's going to stop blood from being shed, and then how about kids and babies that are going to be born months after he stopped the war? They're born into peace. This is love. And so you're talking about some kind of thing.
He also said that he wasn't going to do the abortions and everything like that.
At least during his time, there was no war. That's what I'm saying. With Trump, there's benefit of doubt. He was here already. You saw what happened. There was no new war.
Do shit.
There weren't no new war.
You know what it is? You know why it's actually even more dangerous to vote for him now?
It's crazy.
Because the first time when
that you just justifying it and everything like that. Because he's not going to do that shit.
Well,
he doesn't give a fuck about.
You know what it is?
Hating people or any of that.
You know what it is?
He really doesn't care, my man.
The first 4 years.
Delusion.
Well, I remember the day he got elected. He's like, I might actually win this. I don't know if he really believed he was going to win the first time he won. And he just won. He won the primary. Then he won the election. He won. He became president.
But I don't understand.
But now, hold on. But now he knows that if he becomes president now, there's no third term. This is his last 4 years. So whatever he's going to do, he got to do it now.
The country got the Congress.
You
know what United States is built upon. Checks and balances. There's no one man that
you never seen it. You never seen that Project 25?
This is
you never heard about that?
Yeah, Project 25. Talk about. Hold on. We keep hearing about this Project 25. Talk about it a little bit.
I don't know. A bunch of conservatives put out a plan already. You know what I'm saying? So when Donald Trump takes office immediately in the first day, they can implement. And this is like, shit. What can I say? Some of them are like, you could read up on it and everything.
All right, we're gonna take a quick look at it.
One of them is actually like, I fucking forgot about it, man. You gotta
That's okay.
check it out.
Go ahead. While you talk, Kenny, I'm gonna take a look.
It's like every bill. It's not even active yet.
I know what it is, but I don't know the wording.
Of course, you're always gonna have.
That's why I don't want to sound fucking stupid. So like,
people on the other side like criticizing something, but I heard about it.
So BBC News says it is a 900-page policy which lists for the next Republican president a proposal that would expand presidential power and impose an ultra-conservative social vision. What you're going to hear, let me see, President.
Like a lot of the shit they say, I think he could overwrite Congress. He doesn't need their vote.
But these are like things that are already being speculated already. This is not a law. This is not being made yet.
Speculated
if he does not win the election, this is not going to come.
That's exactly his personality.
But that's not
you bugging. That's exactly his personality.
He has to win for this to be carried out.
I know he's got to win. That's why I don't want him to fucking win. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm saying. So it's as good as speculations. This is it's as good as propaganda at this point, because this only becomes effective only after he wins.
Well, right now
on May, we do not know this, allegedly.
Right now, Kamala is getting ready to go on Telemundo, and Trump is in Miami. It seems the Spanish vote seems to be very big.
I saw a video today because I was looking at the topics and shit like that. I saw a video today on Trump. In the Spanish community, just fucking
understand
the way they kiss his ass.
The Spanish vote is powerful right now. It's the most rapidly increasing demographic there is.
If they're a Trump voter and shit like that, they really up his ass. They really Mr. Trump. They'll throw fucking.
Let me ask you this question: can the migrants vote? They shouldn't be able to vote. Can the migrants vote? I heard there was policy trying to be.
Fucking no, bro.
But I heard
this is the reason why the right don't like us, because they think shit like that. You understand what I'm saying?
No, but I heard there's policy they're trying to implement that might give the migrants vote. Now I looked it up. To the letter of the law, they can't vote. You got to have a green card, registered permanent citizenship, the whole nine.
What are you talking about? Why would they even know? Nobody. Who the fuck told you that though?
That what?
That somebody had a policy that migrants can
vote.
That
they're trying to get policy. Understand?
You got to be fucking.
Personally,
that's one of the biggest, what you would call it, campaign attacks in there. You're trying to get migrants to take our jobs, get our vote. You know.
Now understand something though. To me, there's a bigger picture with it. We haven't really discussed. We just starting to discuss everything, but this migrant situation is a lot bigger than people think. You don't really believe that they just randomly started letting tens of thousands of migrants into the United States without some kind of big plan for all of this right now. It's not just because they needed somewhere to go, because there's certain presidents that would have just turned them right back around and sent them right back where they came for. There's a bigger plan for this migrant situation. We talked about it, and it seems the plan, if I was looking at it, is like this. You need a working class. You need a lower working class. It's not going to question too much. Be worker bees and try to get a little piece of the American dream. That used to be a lot of blacks and Hispanics. But over time, we've moved up to higher positions, done better for ourselves, moved in the community, so and such, and no longer want or desire the jobs that typically we would have taken 30, 40 years ago. So there has to be a working class in there. And it seems we've brought in an entire legion of that working class that's not going to question anything and just press the vote button. Yeah, they're not thinking about elevating. They just came from third world countries.
Eventually, you see, the problem is with New York City, eventually they're going to turn it, unless they get an assistance. That's the shit about it, everything like that. But eventually, living in New York City, nowadays, I see people getting apartment assistance, like affordable to rents, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. And now, problem is New York City is just too fucking expensive. They should lower the rents that they have now. You understand what I mean?
It is.
So I want to say something.
But you know what? They throw so many fucking laws.
I want to say something based on what
buildings.
You said.
Go ahead. What happened?
Go ahead, bro.
What you said about
the grand plan, yeah.
And you're right. There might be a grand plan that we don't know. But do you know when Europeans came here for the first time? What year that was?
When the early 1900s, wasn't it?
When was that? I think it's sometime around the 14th century. When Europeans came here first.
So that's the 1300s.
14th century. Yeah, 14th century. Yeah. 1400s.
That's before the Mayflower and all of that.
Yeah, around then, okay. All right. So, no, because you mentioned, no.
What the shit got to do with rent?
Listen,
that's what I got
listen up. Listen up.
Okay, go ahead.
So, 1400s, right? Now, this is the greatest country on the planet. Mm-hmm. Remember those guys that came here were peasants that ran away from Europe. Excuse me. So you see where I'm going from what you mentioned? This country is a country that was built based on immigration, migration.
Right.
Again, African Americans are the only bona fide people to me here, because African Americans are the only ones that were brought here by force. Every other person in America knows where they come from. Every Caucasian, every Indian, every Hispanic, every Asian, every African, every South American. Everybody knows their antecedents, their heritage. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that America has always been like this. This is big. This is big. You know, we have to touch so many topics. America is the greatest country in the world, the richest country. Which is, what country is America rival? What country rivals the United States?
Typically Russia, China.
And China. Okay, China got like over 1 billion people. So you need humans and you need human resources to sustain this economy. This economy was built in the 40s.
It's funny. We sleep on the fact there's 1 billion people in China.
So you agree that they're good for immigration?
No, I'm saying for competition. No, listen. For you and I understand what you're saying. I go to work every day. I'm a hardworking American. I pay my taxes and everything. But I'm saying, look, nobody's going to tell you this because the government is always like a parent to the citizenry. But you have to put your things together and understand what's going on.
For the record, y'all, we don't pay tax. They take tax.
Okay, they take tax. So, yo.
But you over
human
here.
resources, trust me, the most important element, resources on the planet is human resources. America became the richest country in the world because it did not pay for the work of the slaves. So again, human resources. This is what is coming in, Will, to sustain this industrialization. It's not only here. The same thing happening in Europe, in Germany, in Scandinavia, in Europe. The same thing.
What you got on your mind, bro? You look like you got words.
Like, if I'm back in this, wasn't you just fucking going for Trump like a couple of minutes ago?
No, he talked about migrant. We got into migrant already. We finished the.
Okay, but I understand that. But you got to understand what you're saying here, right here. Trump is the biggest backer of actually getting everybody the hell out of here. You understand what I'm saying? You're telling me it's great that they're coming in and everything like that, but you're going for a candidate that's going against that belief itself.
What candidate I'm going for? I told you I'm not voting for nobody yet. I'm not going for.
But let me tell you something though. You saying he's trying to get everybody out, but he's down there in Miami campaigning for him right now, bro. He ain't stupid. He down in Miami trying to get the Spanish vote right now. He going to North Carolina after that.
He gonna get those fucking. Yeah, let me tell.
So Will,
he's gonna get those votes. He's gonna get those votes. I know he's gonna get those votes.
Look, this is very organized. What's going on?
It was bad
I believe so.
So, if you believe so, what I'm saying, it's very easy to disregard the people. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying again, the first ones that came here, when Europeans came here, they were peasants. And again, as an African, I'm going to tell you something. Africa is the continent that has been robbed the most. Europeans didn't come into Africa with visa. Talking about illegal and legal migration. People on the other side have different perspectives. Understand something that is very factual. Europeans came to Africa during the invasion before slavery. They took all our resources, everything. They never came with visa.
Nah, that's real.
So this thing has been going on. It's been going on.
Bro, but it's real talk. So I don't think you understand the levels to it.
It's deep talks, because we represent.
Kenny, but you got to understand something. The problem is this: the news that we're told and the news that we're reported is like no other. I lived in Canada for 2 years. My daughter was born in Canada. When I watched the news in Canada compared to the news in the U.S., it was completely different. In the U.S., the first 15, 20 minutes of news in the U.S. is shock and awe TV. One child starved in an apartment in Harlem. School shooting here, 18 died. This one over there, that one. It should just blow your mind. The first 15 to 20 minutes of the news. Then they throw in the weather. Hurricanes coming over here, this, and that. Then they throw in a little feel-good story. And then it's sports after that. When I'm in Canada, 50% of the news in Canada was international news.
A lot of this is based on
international.
It's based on
outside Canada and the U.S. Internet. The first half, the whole half hour was dedicated to news outside of our hemisphere, damn near.
Really?
And sports was like the last 2 to 3 minutes of the thing. One bad story and a bunch of other stuff. Now I understand in Canada they don't have nearly as much crime, so I can understand they're not having as much to report on, but they don't focus on it the way we do. And it threw me. It was almost boring to me. I'm like, where's the blood and gore on my news? I need to see some live shit, you know what I'm saying? And it just shows things are different in other places. America's really not like a lot of other people.
A lot of stereotyping and a lot of things is based on narratives. And this comes through propaganda.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things is based on narratives. Just like you said, I know Johnny thought we went too far, but he doesn't know how deep we come. This is about Town Crier. Around here on this table, we represent multi-ethnic, diverse group. It's represented right here. So when you mention the migrants, you're right. And like you said, the media from here you've been seeing all your life is from one point. But I'm coming in to say, the country we know to be the greatest in the world, it was peasants that ran away from Europe and then that came here.
If you've never traveled to a third world country, there are many differences. The rules of the U.S. do not apply in the third world. And I mean that in a multitude of ways. A lot of times when you go to third world countries, they will take, if they see a financial opportunity, they'll take it if it's only good for the day, while if they waited a week, they might make 10 times as much money. They're going to take the one for the day because sometimes you don't know where your meal for tomorrow is coming from. It's kind of that serious. And I've been out there. I've talked to people who are trying to not go to the dark side of things, which a lot of us assume. But then when they actually go to get jobs, they're making $100 a month US, $200, maybe $40 a week US money.
Yo, Will.
And it's
the same thing.
What we would never accept is their normal reality.
It's the same thing in all of Caribbean.
Correct.
Excuse me, we're going deeper. We know how this works. Listen, Europe at the same time cannot sustain industrialization. There's a foot border in Morocco, Ceuta, to walk into from Morocco to Spain. The same way you have this land border from Mexico and Texas. You don't notice this thing were man-made to continue to fuel and support this industrialization. You and I know nothing about this.
Yeah.
You and I know nothing about this. We just get caught up. This is happening. But how could have this been sustained? Now, let's see what African Americans are doing here. Without African Americans, America is not going to be what it is. But hey, what's going on in Europe, Switzerland, in Germany? The black folks running things there, black folks from Africa. Black folks have always been very important. I lived in Spain. The Moors colonized Spain for hundreds of years.
Conquered Sicily, too. Yeah, bro. I mean,
it's just not been done in a humane way.
I'm just sure, me personally, I just want America to understand the people that have been dropped in this country. They went from making $10, $20, $30 a week, maybe $50 a week, into the land of complete milk and honey. This is like going to Disney World for the rest of your life for some of these people. And they'll do whatever they have to do. The jobs you spit on, they will thrive on. And they will, because where they came from, let alone the violence and the sexual exploitations and all of that. It's real. And I want y'all to understand how real it is. America, we are spoiled.
Y'all lost me 3 minutes ago.
I love my spoilage, but that's okay. We're going to move on, bro. We're going to move on. So long story short, to end the topic, who you voting for, Trump or Kamala? Call it.
First of all, you shouldn't be telling anybody your fucking, whatchamacallit.
My vote?
Yes, you should.
Listen, we're a bunch of New Yorkers.
You know why everybody fighting now? Because people are doing that shit right now. Back in the days, they didn't do that shit. They ain't going on. They ain't
you gonna hide your vote? Yeah, you gonna hide from us? You can't hide. That's what the town crier is about. You can't hide from the crier, bro.
And everything like that. You know I'm gonna have Kamala. The fuck Trump.
Okay, that's what I'm
talking
talking
straight up.
about.
But you know what? But it's still a law. I'm just telling you a lesson learned in history and shit like that. If we would be a much happier world if you don't know who you voted for and everything like that. Listen, it's
the silent
they
vote.
do that. You know, some people have different things, different ways of running the country.
That's fair.
Right.
But still, Trump's a fucking lunatic, and if you vote for Trump,
It's just
it's hard to look at you and be like, yeah, you're respected.
Donald.
No, like that.
I'm gonna say this much. I truly believe you know more about money than Kamala does. I truly believe that. But that may be the extent of anything that you can contribute to. Yeah,
and that's what he
because
wants
he knows
to do.
about money.
He goes to the presidency, cheats.
But that may be the
you know what? I'm
extent
gonna do this.
of anything that you're good for.
You know
and
how-
it's gotta be more than that.
Let me tell
It
you
has
something.
to
If any breaks that we get and everything like that, we're gonna pay for in the next fucking 3 years or so. Honestly.
No doubt.
Let the best candidate win.
Honestly. You probably have some kind of break or anything like that, but after that, you're gonna fucking.
I'm gonna be real. I am not voting in this election. Number one, my driver's license says another state,
then you're stupid.
and I ain't going way
Then
down
you're
there to
stupid.
vote.
You're just dumb.
Understand something.
Honestly, let me ask you a question. Who would you rather have? Seriously. Who would you rather have? Don't say that you'd rather have nobody. Somebody's going to be there.
I have no choice.
Somebody's going to be there.
I have
Who
no
would you rather?
choice but to say Kamala. I really don't.
All right.
I can't imagine
then go to
even
the
looking
polls
in
and
my
vote for her. What the
daughter's
fuck?
face
No.
and pressing the Trump button. I couldn't look at my daughter and press the Trump button. But understand, the states that I live in and the states that even my license is in have never voted Republican in the history of those states unless you're going back to the 1800s. So it's going to win Democrat either way. The key states are the Pennsylvanias, the Georgias,
Michigan,
the Nevadas, the Michigans. Those are really the ones that really are going to decide this election.
Oh, listen, it's already decided.
Because if you go to
It's already
Mississippi,
decided. Let me tell you,
if you go to
there's
Mississippi
no
and
way
Arkansas, Kamala is not winning there. It's just not going
the election
to happen.
is 2 weeks away. It's already decided. It's like a reveal, a gender reveal. The cake is already made. Who's going to slice the cake? You know what I'm saying? The fucking popper is already popped. Is it going to come out blue or gray? It's already fucking settled. So we already know what's going on.
We pull no punches on the town crier.
already know.
This is what we do.
We delve into multiple topics. Represent multiple backgrounds.
That shit is crazy.
Let's browse around. Let's check at some of the top trending topics. Let me give y'all some thoughts real quick. Top couple of funny stories in the news. Okay. German police say pizza order number 4 came with a side of cocaine. German police have busted a pizzeria in the western... Hold up. German police have busted a pizzeria in the western city of Dusseldorf that has delivered a side order of cocaine when customers asked for item number 40 on the menu. So they were doing.
Your man had a good hustle.
Yep,
that was a good hustle. Your man had a good hustle.
Any of y'all watch Power? That was course correct right there. That was course correct.
Now some motherfucker they didn't hook up and shit like that.
So let me ask you: would you rather get the cocaine?
Somebody was like, "Yo, I'll pay you next week." It was like, "Nah," and it was like, "All right, you know what? Fuck you."
Ordering food and getting cocaine, would you complain? Would you rather have that delivered to you?
Well, no, you're missing the point. But the cocaine was really the order. The pizza was the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That was set up. Like if y'all watch Power, they had a thing called course correct. Course correct. You got answers to the test and a bag of dope. You know what I'm saying? At the same time. So they got caught because a cop probably ordered a double 2 pizzas on number 40, and the coke came with it and said, "Well, okay." So. Not too swift on you guys.
Somebody ratted them out. Either that or somebody ratted their asses out.
Let's check this one. Funeral home in Poland apologizes after a corpse falls out of a hearse in traffic. The funeral home in Poland is apologizing after a corpse that it was transporting fell out of a hearse and into traffic.
Wow.
Pretty sad. I don't know what to say about that one right there. I mean, lock the door.
Shit happens,
Yeah.
Ain't like the bitch felt that she already. Yeah.
I mean, was he in the HOV? Was he in the HOV lane? You know what I'm saying?
My bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a 1,000,000 chance that shit happens.
This one's just weird.
Shit.
Greek man convicted of causing disturbance by entering neighbors' properties to smell their shoes. What? A judge in northern Greece has imposed a suspended 1-month prison sentence for a man indicted for disturbing the neighbors by sneaking into their properties to smell their shoes.
Wow.
That's some weirdo. Just listen, we're not even gonna go weirdo. We better stay back. We coming back to the United States with this weird stuff, man, for real. Anyway, here's a story.
So we didn't even say nothing about the Diddy stuff.
Diddy? I mean, it's almost becoming old news, but I mean, we can talk.
You know what's crazy? That there's no more new allegations about that shit.
They got 800. The baby oil, the children, the adults.
Allegedly, we know which ones.
Oh yes, allegedly.
That shit, yeah.
Please don't sue, family. You know, we appreciate it. Don't sue us. You know, everything is alleged.
Nah, a lot of alleged
but
shit
Diddy,
coming out. But,
I mean,
but documents of fucking lawsuits are coming.
there was
out
another one. The head of another. Was it Abercrombie and Fitch?
Oh yeah, right.
The Abercrombie and Fitch guy got caught. Little boys.
Yeah.
Like, yo, come on, y'all. Is this what money does? You get money and you have to attack the most vulnerable, little boys and girls. Ain't it enough? I mean, they say money isn't the root of all evil. It gives you the tools to be who you are. And if all it took was getting some money, what are we, bro? Like.
Yo, let me tell you something. That Diddy shit changes like the outlook of Hollywood for a lot of shit, because it's not just him.
People don't even.
We're talking about stars. We're talking about the Kardashians. You're talking about the Lopez. You're talking about whatchamacallit. A lot of shit. And it's crazy that there's a rumor going. I don't doubt it. I'm not sure. I don't fucking like to hear rumors and everything like that. But it's actually whatchamacallit.
Go ahead. What?
But it's I mean, it could be feasible that Ben Affleck. He divorced Jennifer Lopez because of the shit that was going down with Diddy, and they warned him before that.
Yeah, but he knew that the first go around, didn't he?
I don't know if he did. I really don't know if he did.
I mean,
listen. I don't know these business. They listen. Even the reporters that are reporting this shit don't know the business. But you know what? They're gonna tell it. You know, I ain't. It's not like I believe them, but it's entertaining for me to hear. You know what? It's just like,
honestly, to me, celebrities.
That's crazy.
Celebrities don't. If you want to marry, don't marry another celebrity. You're both in the spotlight. You're both up there. You're not gonna have time for either one to put extra amount of time into that relationship.
Understand. Listen, if you work with somebody and everything like that, sparks could fly, and that's how shit happens and everything like that. I mean,
yeah, but then you slide and smash. When you commit,
have you ever met somebody at your job that's chilling and you want to be out with?
I don't know. People at my job may be watching this, so I got to be careful who I mention on this joint. This is a nice family show. You know what I mean? Don't worry about all of that right there. But anyway,
yeah,
we gonna move on.
Nobody.
But I can't get into that right now. You're trying to put pressure on me right now.
You told so many people about this podcast. That's what happened.
People are gonna watch. Listen, this is the Town Crier. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things, y'all. Ken, watch my camera right there. I'm about to get Stephen A on your ass. I need to focus on right here. Like this. But seriously, we're definitely gonna have a lot of guests on this show. Next week, we're going to have a guest. We're going to be talking about something that nobody's talking about next week, and it's serious. We are a New York City-based pod. If you ever need to reach out to us, it's towncriernyc.com at gmail.com.
Come through.
The website will be coming as well. This is not the ending. This is truly the start. We're not done yet. Just want to give y'all a quick shout-out of what we do. There was another weird story in here. I saw something about Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather donates $100,000 to United Hetzallah for bulletproof vests for Israel. Boxing world champ Floyd Mayweather will donate $100,000 to United Hetzallah of Israel for the organization or to purchase 100 bulletproof vests to keep volunteers safe amid the ongoing Israel-Hamas war. So 100,000 only gets you 100 vests? How much are each vest? That was that 100,000 a vest?
That's better than what the fuck they had.
Yeah, but they dropping, they shooting, but that don't make any sense. They shooting missiles at y'all. What the vest gonna do?
No, he said
No. He said, I don't know.
for some social workers.
It says to keep volunteers safe.
Volunteers. So it's for like volunteers.
Yeah,
so
but they sending missiles
totally
through.
Different.
Yeah,
but they sending missiles through. That vest ain't gonna save you.
They don't be bombing the volunteers. They're like doctors, assistants, nurses.
They don't matter. You know what I'm saying? They got some type of
every
protection,
now and then they got hit though.
You gotta understand that. At least he's doing something.
For sure, he's trying.
Yeah, I guess so. A lot of stuff going on. What other news we got out here, real quick?
Could be translators. Could be people trying to get women and kids away from war zone. Volunteers could be any of those people. See what I'm saying? Like all kinds of.
You know what's funny? There was a podcast on the other day we were talking about where the dude said, for $350 an hour, would you pick cotton? I'm not biting off y'all join. It's just it was funny what I saw, but it made me think about something. About what people would actually do for money. Let me ask you a question, Henry. This is a random question. For $500,000, what's the largest animal you would get into a ring with for 5 minutes for $500,000?
What's the largest?
The largest animal you would get into a ring with for $500,000.
But how long he got to be in the ring for?
5 minutes. You got to shoot the 5. 5 minutes is 5 minutes. You got to shoot 5.
That's crazy.
Who you gonna shoot the 5 with, bro?
My largest might not be large enough for you.
Then you ain't getting $500,000. It got to be real. Because if somebody goes, yo, no, come on, man. This guy said a lamb. You hear this guy right here? A lamb.
I was gonna say a bull. I can't be with a bull, with a cow. I can't be with a bull.
But you bugging
if you
like
last, you get a $500,000.
But you gotta understand.
What you gonna be with, Johnny?
Shit, no. First of all, you gotta understand what kind of animal is this gonna be and shit like that. We're talking about a chimp,
right, you know what?
A lion, a fucking.
Because let me tell you, I'm gonna be with a dolphin.
You half of them in death.
You're right. You know what?
I'm acting up right now.
Let me give you some choices.
I'm gonna be with a dolphin.
How about some choices?
How about a dolphin?
A crocodile.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes or no?
Of course not. For no reason. Spending wise pounds foolish. It's old English.
An orangutan.
What you think? That's Jimmy.
No, they'll fuck you up.
Yep, they will. I was waiting for you to say yes. He would slap the shit out of you.
They'll rip your face off.
He'll bite you right here, bro.
Let me tell you something.
You better believe it or not. You better off with the crocodile than the orangutan, bro. You wouldn't even realize that.
They will fuck you up.
Let me think of a real animal.
No, it's not gonna make sense. It's not gonna make sense.
There is no animal that you would. Okay, this is a
no,
fucking question because there's no animal.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll get in there with a kangaroo. I'll get in there with a kangaroo.
Keep a
kangaroo will kick you, punch you, all kinds of kangaroo real.
You could do it with
Let me see. What's the
so
big?
you saying you did 5 minutes in the kangaroo?
All right, give me an animal. Give me an animal. Give me an animal.
I ain't giving you shit because there ain't no animal.
This animal's out with you.
A giraffe.
Yeah.
A giraffe for you. I'll give you a giraffe.
Giraffe will kick you with one blow and kill you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he would.
With one fucking blow and kill you. There's just like a horse.
Not a zebra. I'm gonna get a zebra, but I'll give you a giraffe.
Nah, zebra's worse than a giraffe. Their legs are even stronger.
Giraffe with the long legs, yo.
Nah, but the zebra's legs are more compact and strong. You get hit with a zebra kick, it is a body bag, bro. No, hold on.
Body bag.
How about a wildebeest? I'll do a wildebeest. How about that?
I'll do a hood boogie from the Bronx.
Yo, for real. He said a Bronx hood boogie. That might be the worst of all, for
Can
real.
You get a raccoon for real for 5 minutes? 4 raccoons?
You end up with rabies, but yeah, I'll do 5 minutes with a raccoon.
She's not going to beat your ass, but she's going to take your money and child support and all that.
I'll do 5 with a raccoon, bro. Nah, that's crazy. But anyway, no doubt. So let me take a quick look and see if there's anything else we missed. Okay, here are 5 trending topics in the U.S. TikTok ads. With the 4,450% search growth, TikTok ads are becoming increasingly popular, especially among businesses looking to reach a younger audience.
Let's not talk about the platforms.
Listen, I'm just letting you hear it is. Check this out, digital twins. This technology allows for virtual duplicates of real-world assets. And the search growth has increased by 150%. So what that basically means is if you have a casino, or matter of fact, forget that. If you have property in New York, let's say you own 852 West 19th Street. In the virtual world, you can own that same property. and it's actually worth money. The metaverse can
in the computer world.
Yeah, in the metaverse.
Get the fuck. That's delusional.
Yo, bro. Understand.
That's for some other motherfuckers that.
Bro, but understand. No, metaverse is funded a lot of times by crypto. Crypto is real money, bro.
Is crypto real money?
Crypto, bro. Crypto, it's worth real money.
I have seen no fucking money ever since you told me to put that $1,000 down on the fucking.
Well, listen, you didn't do your research. I made dough off of that, and a lot of people I know made dough off of that. Yeah, I made dough off of that.
Crypto shit though, is still.
Listen, crypto. That's like this. That's the one thing. If Trump gets in,
fucking money.
If it's not
stupid enough to put in $1,000.
Crypto, first off, is not. It's based off of the blockchain programming written. A lot of people don't understand how it goes. Not saying it's not imaginary money, but it is based off of something to a degree.
It's imaginary fucking money.
Yeah, something but like people are imaginary. People are non-imaginary millionaires because of it.
I lost a G because of you, my man.
Your money's still there, bro. It's not there. You gotta give it time. If Trump get in, it's gonna go up. If Kamala get in, I don't know what's gonna happen. That's what I mean. The X factor.
Is that what you telling me?
I'm just telling you that.
You see how we vote for Trump for the greed.
Trump's good for the money. I told you that.
But I'm still not. You telling me that shit gonna skyrocket with him? Nah, you out your mind. I'm still not voting for his ass.
I didn't say skyrocket. These are not words I said.
Telling me that shit. No.
My name is allegedly.
No, allegedly, whatever, yeah.
But anyway.
Allegedly.
No, but anyway.
So allegedly and shit like that, you fucking...
Let me ask you, what you think about the crimes on the subway going on? I heard lately there's been a lot of,
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I haven't heard much about the crime on the subway.
You pretty much
why you changing the dog?
I drive to work, but understand, not just
why
that.
Why you changing the topic? I lost a G because of you, all right? Explain that.
You didn't lose it. It's still there.
That is true. I'm sorry.
We didn't lose it. Okay. You got to understand, a lot of us were 80s babies, 90s teens. The subway was insanity when we were kids. As bad as crime might be in New York, I'll take it any day for what we had to grow up in. Yeah, to me, it's Disney World here. If you knew what 42nd Street looked like when we were kids compared to what it is now, I'm sorry. I have no sympathy. Man, let me tell you something. I really have no sympathy.
There was a movie theater I should have got between 42nd Street, between 8th and 7th Avenue and everything like that. Yo, they gave 2 movies in a row. And everybody, we used to cut school there, pay that fine, bring 40s. They used to let you smoke 40s, smoke blunts and everything. Yo, my man, let me tell you something. That was one of the greatest fucking theaters ever. I saw The Fugitive there. I saw the Bruce Lee story there. I saw what
you were supposed to be in school then?
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. I never, listen.
Watching movies all day.
That was the greatest school cutter ever. Yo, let me tell you, I saw some mad movie, and it's fucked up because it was, I think, half of my school year when I was in high school when that shit happened, and then I think they closed down and shit like that because I think 50 found out with the. Let me tell you something. This was a cesspool. Everybody smoking blunts, drinking 40s. This is the place to do it.
Yeah, but it was a good time. Now you know what the best part about that time was?
Great time.
Not everybody's face was buried in their cell phone. People had to talk to each other. You used to meet girls on the train and talk and chill and vibe and all. You can't even do that now. We're gonna talk about the dating pool and the social scene. Social media has changed things. We're going to talk about this Instagram and this OnlyFans and all of that. We're even going to get an OnlyFans person on here and talk about how she rocks and how she makes money and all of that. Because these are real things, and people are eating off of this right now. Town Crier covers everything.
Yeah.
On that note, y'all got anything else to say? It's episode 1. We can't hurt him too hard right now.
I'm good.
Listen, keep an eye out for us. This is just the beginning. Town Crier, podcast, nyc.com. The website will be up soon. towncriernyc@gmail.com. If you got any questions, comments,
let us know, all right?
We out.
Look, take some time just to meditate. Listen while I educate. I've been busy bridging the gap, so we let's separate. Silence in the syndicate. Close, but we don't get it yet. Traders to the state. I'm Xing out all the middlemen. Hyped up off adrenaline, watching as things transpire. Calling out the lies, feeling like the town crier. Who's the main antagonist and who's the outlier?